Sorry from 17 once again. This is part 2 of my second set with Criminal in my Street Fighter Fightstickery series. So Oni versus Seth. I am the Seth if you didn't know. Hopefully you know that by now because he's the only character I play. Get a nice sweep into a autocorrect DP. Puts me down there with that crazy palm move. Go for a cross up, it works again. Interesting combo into Sonic Boom. I don't have the ability to cancel it. Why didn't I use legs or Dragon Punch? I couldn't honestly tell you. Wow, just straight up jump towards him, don't even throw out a move. Don't even try and get the trade. There's a couple of attempted overheads, a couple of jabs into a throw because his blocks are so on point. I really should be punishing him with throws a lot more than I am. I'm just not doing it. And I honestly couldn't tell you why. There's the fierce air-to-air, there's the first round my way. So DP there, maybe for some quick meter build. There's that fireball that you cannot focus. There is some terrible punishes on my part and lots of jumping. Nice blocks on Criminal's part. Blocking his overheads, going into his lows. Doing a couple of focuses to try and put me off. A wasted FADC cancel there on a non-hit confirm. But I end up getting a combo afterwards. Teleport. Oh, miss up my teleport. Fierce and air-to-air. Oh, punish tandem, but I don't manage to get the move afterwards. Miss the legs, trying to anticipate a backdash. Anti-air finally, Chris. God damn. Oh, that would have worked, but I went for the SPD. That's okay. So you'll notice I'm not trying to do the meaty dive kick. Meaty dive kick that can sometimes be ambiguous depending on how deep it is. But I managed to Shoryuken in the end and get the round. Focus off the bat, eat the hit, tandem. Oh, and he beats it with the DP, which... I wonder where I tried to do that. I must have gone for a fierce, because that is a 3-frame Dragon Punch, which means it will beat every single thing Seth has. The only thing Seth has that is 3 frames is his SPD. And a 3-frame SPD can sometimes be tricky to pull off at the right timing compared to a Dragon Punch. I don't even know what would win actually, because is the Dragon Punch's throw invincible? I guess I've never checked. That was a very definitive round. Really well played. Punish the Tatsu, there's the quick rise, but I don't punish it. Throw him into the corner, Jurassic Park style. Couple of toe taps to put him down, just to mess up with him. There's nothing worse than having Seth above you because he can do so much in the air, it's kind of crazy. There's me trying to grab, neutral jumping the thing, but then getting the Dragon Punch. There's the dash forward because he's being aggressive. There's the Wake Up Ultra because I'm trashy like that. This is going to put him into a hard knockdown state, which enables me then to do a teleport Sonic Boom mix-up, which I'm not doing. There's a tandem backstep. Oh wow, I beat the focus with a standard jab. It's always pretty to see, but highly unlikely. A couple of jump in, there's the sweep. There, here comes the Ultra, this could be it. And he missed, and I punish him with the fierce, 1-1. So off the bat, dash forward, goes for the throw, it whiffs. A couple of low hits, there's the focus crumple. There's the overhead. There's the tandem into combo, FADC into legs. Pops him across the screen, nice corner carry. Tried to mix up with teleport, but he beats it with a 3-frame jab. He then gets caught in a focus, into a standard bread and butter, into toe taps. Into failed toe taps, which happens every so often when you're not very good at Street Fighter. And then I finish it off with the low medium kick into legs. Alright, next match. So, block string. Oh, nice. There's the dive kick into SPD. Sets him up off a hard knockdown. Goes for the empty jump SPD, but I got a tandem because my execution wasn't good. There was a throw. He knew it was coming. Well teched. Full screen Tatsu. Always fun to see it. Perhaps not the best choice. Against me, though, everything works, so feel free to throw it out. That nice little 2-hit target combo, I think it is. Couple of lows. Why did I do 3? I should have done 2 into the light punch, into the medium punch, into legs. There is the Ultra. There's me jumping. Oh no, I Dragon Punched it. Shit. And he Dragon Punched me. We're just trading now. There's the teleport. Oh, and it punishes. There's the full screen. Crazy dash punch thing. Couple of dash unders. There's the big... This is going really badly for me. I have full meter, full ultra. What am I doing? Do the DP, dude. DP, tandem carry, kill. What am I doing? Ah! I couldn't tell you. Throws him, puts him down in the hard knockdown. Tandem, he jumps it. There's the sweep. There's the anti-air, finally. And there's the wake-up DP. Well earned. That was such a messy round. My goodness. So, tandem in closer, he tries to back away, get him with the throw into the corner. An attempted badly timed safe jump or some kind of, like, overhead meaty. I don't even know what I was going for there. There's the Dragon Punch. There was an attempt at an empty jump SPD that didn't work because he managed to pull the throw off. Focus miss, jumps the fireball, gets the attack, gets the DP. Oh, it's so frustrating to watch because he's quick rising, and when you quick rise, you can do some really good things with that dive kick. And it's pressure at the end of the day that puts him into block stun, which enables you to then have your way with them. And it's getting really laggy this match too. You can see the screen actually having visible lag. That was really nice, and it's going to kill too. Well earned. That was a horrendous match for me, that one. But opening sweep, catch the attempted overhead. There was a weird trade after a focus, another focus there as well. One thing about Criminal is he likes to do the focus stuff, and for the most it works because I fall for it. But if I was more attuned to seeing it and seeing the pattern when I was playing at this point, it would have been in my best interest to bait it and punish it as best as I can, because I know the moves that break focus. I know a lot of things to do for focus. You know, you can throw it, you can do your move that breaks it, you can do a whole lot of stuff, you can bait it to be released and then you can punish it. There are so many ways to really hurt somebody who's very focus happy, and I just wasn't doing it in this. Instead I chose to jump ad nauseum. There's me going for the maximum punish, which is a 1-frame link, and I don't even get the first part of it. Online can be tricky when you're an offline player. Here is the corner pressure, a couple of jabs, jump into a focus, dashes forward, should have thrown him. Crouch fierce into legs, into toe taps. What's the make? Oh, again with this bullshit, stop doing that. Sometimes it can be really useful when you want to mix up what you're doing, but that's a mistake. I can almost guarantee that I'm... Oh, interesting, he did it again. These are a couple of hard reads from Criminal with his ultra that are just not paying off, which... You know, is unfortunate because he's got the right idea. I do like to jump, as you can see. It's just every time he's gambled, he's unfortunately lost with it. That was weird. Oh, teleporting to throw. Oh, empty jump SPD. Incredibly dirty, but so effective. That was a dash into tandem. Should have thrown him then. 1 or 2 jabs into throw. There's a focus crumple because I'm an idiot. Nice punish with the... I don't know if the EX DP is the best choice for Oni there. I would probably think maybe the Fierce was. Then again, it could be an execution error, because it happens to me a lot when I accidentally get excited, especially when I'm adrenaline or nervous, which is what happens when I play online, because I don't know why, but I don't play like I should. It's kind of retarded. That comfortability factor. So, he waited for it, and he punished it, which is really good, and that's going to kill. That was perfectly played, that was probably one of the better moves of the match, because you know I'm throwing them at that range, he knows he's got his ultra, I don't see it, and he punishes. Really well played. And there's a way to see that he wants to do it, because you can spot it. Whenever he gets a meter, he wants to do that move into his ultra. So if you see him with a full ultra bar, and you see him with any meter, you're going to see him go for that move, because it's been really effective, and it's an instant ultra setup, which... A lot of characters have, and if you have a good ultra setup, you can win a lot of matches that maybe you shouldn't have won. Like Rufus is great for that. Rufus can go into his ultra so many ways. It makes him incredibly versatile. Like the good thing about Seth is his ultra hits all range, and it's kind of crazy. So it's one of those things where it is multi-purpose for almost every situation, and I think it's probably the best ultra in the game, just for utility. Oh, interesting. Cross him up. Do not do my combo, miss my plink, throw him back into the corner luckily because he went for focus, went for wake up grab, jumps back fierce, goes for the sweep, could have focused it then and maybe punished, but I blocked instead. There's stretchy arms, there's a bit of air to air, fun, another punish on the tandem. If you know, oh he's trapped in the focus, nothing he could do. But you'll notice that there's a lot of moments where, I tried to skip the ultra then, I don't know why I was doing that. And I can't even remember what I was going to say. It's already done. It'll come to me. But Tatsu puts me into the corner with the counter hit. There's the cross-up. I do the teleport, which is very dangerous because it leaves you vulnerable, but it can work. You manage to throw it, though, which is, of course, it's 3 frames, which is incredibly fast. A little bit of lag in this match, as you can see. Oh, lovely! Air-to-air demon. Love it. I don't think I'd ever seen that at that point, either. So that was really well played by Crim. Really cool stuff. Oh! Gets the fireball, beats it with the super, evens it up a little bit. This is a close match. Does the ultra, does his ultra to stall himself in the air, and then it goes all batshit crazy as I do stupid things and he punishes me 1-1. This It's a pretty cool match as I drop a combo and look like an idiot. Wow, DP at that range, Chris. I'm really predicting them jumps. I'm not reacting, I'm predicting. As I jump towards him. Like, Criminal's going to watch this and he's going to see how many times I was jumping and he's literally going to sit there going, why wasn't I Dragon Punching and getting free damage? That was a really nice one. Beat the dive kick. Oh! Trading. Nice. Should have released that, you'd have got a crumple. Very good way of punishing those stretchy lanes. Here it comes! Oh, the Fierce missed. That was unfortunate. Sonic Boom on Wake Up. Focus, teleport. Oh, into low and I don't convert it. That's horrible. But he's low on life here, so we get to see how he works under pressure. There's a jump back Fierce. There's some wall pressure. And that's the end of the match. Okay, so pretty crazy looking colour on Seth. Oni again. Nice low hit blocks. Tandem's the focus. Keep doing that. Apparently at this moment in time, I'd got so used to punishing with Fierce, Sonic Boom, FADC cancel, that I was doing it autonomously, which is very, very bad, because you're missing out on free damage. After that Fierce, you can do Fierce Legs and you can really capitalise. Here comes the Ultra, by the way. See what I mean though? 1 bar of meter, as soon as the Ultra's full, that move comes out. And I don't pick up on it until too late, which is inexcusable. Because the whole point of Street Fighter is to get to the point where you're reacting to things and you're predicting things, and you have an idea what your opponent's going to do. So you have to keep mixing it up, and I just wasn't seeing it. It was a blind man. Oh, nice! That was a safe jump and poorly punished. There's a jump back Ultra, which he jumps. And here it comes again with the crazy palm thing that I really shouldn't fall for, but I keep falling for it. Finally, converted to a combo. This is going to be close. Oh, puts fireball pressure on him when he wakes up. Anti-air off the bat. Didn't go for the dive kick. Should have gone for the dive kick. Should have grabbed then groaned. Not the right word. Grabbed or SPD'd. Here's some pressure by Crim. A little bit of lag, as you can see visually. Sonic Boom putting some pressure back. Jumps forward. Dashing. Went for SPD in the neutral game. Way out of range. Tried to bait a move and trap it with a Dragon Punch. Went for a crouch Fierce after a tandem. It's too long to do that move. Too much startup. And he's going to jump it. That was a terrible punish on Criminal's part. He's going to kick himself for that one. But online, sometimes throw can be the best choice, because if you've got no confidence in your combos and your buttons aren't coming out, at least throw is guaranteed damage if they don't tech it. But yeah, like, jab Fierce into Fierce DP or Fierce Tatsu might have been a better choice. I don't really know how to punish as Oni, but whatever is the quickest route to the Fierce button is generally the best way to punish in my eyes with a lot of characters. Just with my... that's what I do with Seth anyway when I'm not playing terrible. Fierce. Like, if I can get a tandem on them, it would be strong into Fierce legs. And you're looking at, like, it's nearly 300 damage. It's kind of crazy. So back in Dinosaur Land. That should have been a DP. Why the hell did I not DP that? That was not a safe jump. There's the grab. Nice tech. Catch him on the low legs into toe taps. Toe tap pressure into dash under SPD. He jumps it, which means I should be going for instant overhead if he's willing to jump like that. Because I've not been doing it. I've been doing way too much dashing for some reason. Oh, wow. Punishes. I didn't even believe that that was going to hit, which is why I didn't. This is instant recovery, by the way. Yeah, you've got to be careful with Seth's Ultra. He recovers incredibly fast. It's not quite Akuma Raging Demon bullshit fast, but it's fast. Why? I don't know. Whoa! Red focus. Calm down, please. Terrible punish on my part from the crumple. Should have tandemed into max damage. Oh, wow. Tried to do a hard read with a DP. Didn't work. There's a tandem on landing, but he blocks it. Should have SPD'd. Oh, got him out of range. Into low, into legs. Carries him across the screen. Wall bounce. Should have anti-aired, but didn't. There's a throw. Put some pressure on him with the Sonic Boom. Nice counter hit. Very nice poke. Oh, went through the poke with the legs. That was probably the first impressive thing I've done this set. Oh, wow. That was weird. I wonder if that puts him in a trip guarded state. Uh-oh, Demon. Yeah, that's going to sting. And then a Tatsu. Wow. There it was again, trying to bait some kind of grab attempt and then punish it with a Dragon Punch, but it just wasn't working. Oh, interesting. Got under it with the focus. No legs. This is getting really weird and messy. It's looking like it's going to go Crim's way. There's the fireball on Wake Up. There's the super to try and bait something. He's going to punish this, and I'm dead. Yeah, very nice. Very patient. I like to see that. The complete antithesis of my playstyle. Oh, whoa, I didn't even know you could go higher with it. That's weird as shit. Guy just popped himself up like a double jump. That's cool. Oh wow, it was out of range. And you'll notice as well that whenever he whiffs that like palm move, he'll try to save himself with the DP to try and punish anything you try and do. And it's a clever thing when you think about it, unless you're versing, you know, a pro player who will fucking destroy you with some kind of frame trap or an option select. But it's a clever thing because everybody's first instinct when they're new at this game, new to / you know, middle experience, is when you see a move whiff, you rush to do whatever you can to punish it. And if you're doing a 3-frame Dragon Punch as a defense, if somebody tries to do maybe a 5-frame attack and you don't have enough recovery frames to not be able to move, then you're going to DP them almost every time. And that's why I think that the frame data is really, really interesting. And I spoke to a guy when I went to Blackpool and I took my stick and I played against a lot of really experienced fighting game players, and they were good, but they weren't great. And I don't mean that as an offensive thing. They to me, they were god tier because, you know, they've been playing for years and they had really good neutral, really good fundamentals, and, you know, they were passionate Street Fighter / fighting game players. But one of them were like, oh, I don't understand why people look at frame data. To me, when you get to that point, it just turns into work. And I just found it to be a really strange sentence because absolutely everything you do in this game is a numbers game. And if you understand what those numbers are and you know them off by heart, you know exactly what you can do and what you can't do in any given situation. And that is so empowering. So to truly be great, that's the kind of distinction you have to make. And those players would be so much better if, you know, I'm not going to say if they took it more serious, because they probably play more than, you know, super crazy people do. But I just found it bizarre that they had no interest in knowing that right there, you had 2 frames to punish and you went for a 4-frame move and that's why it didn't work. Like, but thank you very much for watching and you take care now.